Thanks, Lacey. So yeah, I ran unopposed, which is why I'm not wearing a suit. And I am wearing a bit of a 5 o'clock shadow, I guess. I'll just dive right in. The biggest thing I'd like to do is try to increase community fellows' involvement. I don't want to shame anyone, but you know, it's 100 hours, it's hard, and it takes a lot of time. I think one of the key ways to get more involvement is to just make the way that we log our hours a lot simpler. So it'd be nice to work with the VP of Tech to kind of create a more user-friendly platform for actually logging our hours. And I think we can do a better job about linking certain volunteer events with clubs to maybe target volunteers more specifically. You know, there are a number of events, and I know we're all really busy, so any way that we can sort of reach people more efficiently would be better. The other thing I'd like to do is try to connect with alumni a bit more, and particularly to work with volunteer associations at some of the firms that we're looking at. I think volunteer events are a great way to really interact with people in a more organic setting. You can sort of get away from just the generic informational questions and actually get to build relationships a bit more closely. I guess that's it. To wrap up, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. Former Peace Corps volunteer, so go yay volunteerism. I'm our current cohort community rep, and I'm a Bike and Build alum, which means I raised a lot of money and biked across the country. So, any questions?
Great job, Jerrod. Anybody have a question for our VP of Alumni? Yeah, Brett.
So technically, each club has a community partnership with an organization. Some know that, some don't.
I didn't know that.
Now that you do, you know, it's something that hasn't really been emphasized. So is that something, how would you use that if you had known it existed, or is it something that should continue?
I mean, I guess it's something I'd have to learn a bit more about, Brett. But now that I do know about it, it would be great to know if there's a specific person in each club who actually manages that relationship, or if it's sort of managed more broadly. This sounds like something we should talk about. Before I put my foot in my mouth. But generally, it sounds like those are kind of relationships to leverage. It's something I didn't know about, so we should be using that kind of an asset.